Welcome again. I told you I'm Mr. Mwai Joseph Washira. I'm a trainer. Yes, and I'm the one who is going to take you through the body work in a vehicle, or how to do the body work in a vehicle. So, in the previous lesson, I think there were some questions that were raised, but due to time, we didn't manage to cover them all. We can do the refreshment or the review of what we learned. So there was that question about the procedures or the ways you can use to do what? Spray painting. So, last time we learned about the tools and the materials and the equipment that are used in spray painting. Today I want us to know or to understand or to learn about how all the procedures that are used to do the spray painting. And we have step one. I will start with step one each time, a little bit rush. If I start with step one, first of all, if a vehicle has been brought to you to do the spray painting, first of all you park the vehicle, that is step one, at a flat surface or flat area. Number two, identify the spot or the dent. If that vehicle is not being sprayed, the whole of it, you identify what? The spot or the dent. But if the vehicle is supposed to be sprayed, the whole of it, you do what? You just have to go on and do the sanding. Yes, the other thing is sanding. After identifying the dent, you do the sanding. There is two different types of sanding. There is wet sanding and dry sanding. The other step, I want you to tell me which is the other step after sanding. You clean. So to him, he is cleaning because he wants to use what? Wet sanding. But if you don't use the wet sanding, you just after identification of the dent, you sand. And which sandpaper are you supposed to use? Yes, Godfrey?
For the first time, you use the rough.
The rough sandpaper, like P60. Yes.
And what is wet sanding?
Wet sanding is the application of or the process of sanding a vehicle or a body using the detergent and the water, like sand. But dry sanding is just using the sandpaper alone with an emery cloth to white coat the dust. Understood?
Yeah.
Yes. The other step, Godfrey have told us that you do what? You use the coarse sanding, that is the coarse sandpaper, that is P60, P80, P120, going forward. Yes, the other thing, what is the other thing? The next step?
So before we start,
yes? Mano, what is the next step? After sanding, what do you do? Yes?
After you clean,
To dry. So, but I want us to be a little bit faster. Let us not use the wet sanding. Wet sanding is takes time. But it is good to understand the meaning of how the wet sanding is done. I will take you through all, but let us start with the dry sanding. After sanding, after doing the dry sanding, you do what? You mix the handle and the filler. You mix what? Handle and the filler. What is the ratio of mixing the handle and the filler?
so generally,
What is the ratio? What is the ratio?
responsible for controlling the movement of the vehicle.
What is the ratio? Nelson, what is the ratio? Yes.
I think it is 2:1.
So
2:1.
Yes. I don't know what's up, right?
It is a good share.
Yeah.
What is the ratio, Mali?
1:100.
1:100. How do you understand by the term 1:100? 1:100. That means 100 now you apply 1. But the filler you apply 100. That means in the layman's language, 100 you apply a little bit, a small. Let us proceed. Yes, sorry for that interruption. So we were at handler application. So to mix the ratio of 1:100. You mix, you know how to mix. So you mix, after mixing, you go to the body. You apply, you smear. Smearing. Si kuekelea tu. You smear. Na nguvu. Sawa? After smearing you do what? Yes. You remove what? No? Yes, Marim?
Sand.
No? Yes. After smearing, wait it for to dry. Then after waiting it to dry, the next step, you sand.
Using now
A softer one. Sindio? You sand after sanding. After sanding, I want to be a little bit fast.
Clean again.
We say that we are using the dry sanding, not the wet sanding. We are applying now the dry sanding.
now after
You wipe off the dust.
Yes, you have the dust. After wiping the dust, yes,
you apply the paint.
you apply the primer. Yes, the primer is grayish in color. So, after applying the primer, how do you apply the primer? You use what? The spray gun, okay? With a compressed air from the compressor. After the application of the primer, what's next? The next step is
Wait it to dry.
to wait it to dry. After waiting it to dry, the next step is
Now you check.
yes.
You check where there's maybe a bed or
Good. You check the small holes in that area that you have done what? You have applied the primer. There is small holes. After the checking or identifying those holes, you do what? You apply what?
apply the spot putty.
Good. You apply the spot putty. After the application of the spot putty, it is still the grayish in color. So there is no need of applying primer again. So you do what? After the application of spot putty,
Now if you have checked that you have applied the spot putty and you have checked that there's no any mistake or there's no error there,
yes.
now you can apply the paint.
No, you sand to make it smooth. After sanding, you do what? The next step,
Wipe off the dust.
you wipe what? Dust. After wiping,
Apply the paint.
yes. Now you come to your paint.
Yes.
You apply your paint using what? Spray gun and then compressor. From there.